Good morning, Zio here, and today we're talking Facebook. So grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, so I forgot to actually hit the button, but hey, did you know I have a TikTok? That's right. You go and follow me on the TikToks and on the Twitters and such, where we just do random things and have some fun, tell some stories, that sort of thing, make funny videos, do nonsense, because sometimes this world sucks and we need to do something to take ourselves out of it. Anyway, aside from that, today we're talking Facebook, and Facebook apparently is skirting Apple's fees with creator subscriptions. And how are they doing that exactly? Well, they're not taking any portion of it. That's how. So usually when Facebook is talked about, it's not in a favorable light, right? Facebook sucks. And not sucks in a way that, it's a bad service. It's great for what it does. It is a social media service that rose from nothing, completely bashed in that other place that I can't think of what it was called. MySpace. There we go. I had one of those. I pimped out my MySpace. Not gonna lie, it had all the thingies and stuff playing and videos and all this other stuff. It was downright obnoxious. Now that I think about it these days. But yeah. For those of you not old enough to know MySpace, well, I'm sorry. It was definitely a trip in its day. For those of you who do, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you can laugh along with me. That's fine, because I'm sure we all had that one person or knew that one person who totally had it decked out and all this other stuff. Anyway, so Facebook. This actually is not a talk of it being bad, right? We could sit here and harp on the fact that it has your data, even if you don't have a Facebook profile and all this other stuff, and it sells this, that, and blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Anyway, Facebook does have a gaming section to it. It's Facebook Gaming. They absorbed it from Mixer, essentially. When Mixer was went down, it was, of course, sold to Facebook, to Mark here, Mr. Zuckerberg, the robot himself. And it was wrapped into Facebook Gaming. So now they're adding a subscription link, for creators to share a custom subscription link where they can collect direct payments from fans and make money for their work, which I think is an awesome thing. See, like, I think YouTube, if you use the subscription thing, whatever it's called, you can subscribe to a channel and follow it, right? And then it's whatever the other thing is that I don't have access to. That thing where you can, supply money or whatnot. YouTube takes like a good 30% of that, if I remember correctly. And, Twitch, of course, has their own version of that. And a lot of other places also have that. I think Rumble maybe even has something similar to that as well, where you can pay pay the creator, like a monthly fee or something like that to help them run operations and stuff. Sorry about that. But, the company, of course, itself takes a portion of it. But Facebook, on the other hand, is not doing that, right? They are creating a subscription link where the creator can take the donation and whatnot, minus taxes, of course. Apparently it will be taking taxes out, which I assume is based on your state, of course, and or whatever the tax thing is set on. And you'll collect full payment, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty great. If you were to, if you had a thing where you gave a creator $5 and they were able to take, let's see, what is it here? 10, so 5 is 50, 450, and they get like 450 of that back instead of, Facebook taking 30% off that, then taxing that 30%, or then taxing what's left, or taxing the whole thing, then taking their 30%, and however it works out, meaning you get much less than you normally would have. You know, you get to keep a good slice of 450 instead, right? And of course, I'm basing this off taxes from my state. Of course, it could be less in other locations. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to complain about here at all. Now, of course, there is one issue. I did see people talking about this, and I think this article also mentions it, where Apple won't have it, right? You know, that's why this thing is called Facebook Skirts Apple Fees, and that's probably why I will title this video Apple Skirts Apple, or Facebook Skirts Apple Fees. You know, because it sounds better for one, but in reality, are they actually? I mean, they technically are, but are they violating Apple's TOS? That's the other thing. Well, we talked about Epic versus Apple recently, right? And if you haven't seen the latest video on that, go check it out somewhere. I know I'm pointing, and there is absolutely nothing here for you to look at, but you know how that works, right? Go check it out. I think there was a playlist or something about it. I can't remember if I actually did that or not, but you know, in it, the last recent thing was, you know, the court found that indeed Epic was at fault for what they did, right? However, at the same time, they agree with Epic that Apple can't force people to only use their payment service, right? You know, it may be on their platform or whatnot, but you've got to give them the option to use a different payment service and not have to go through the Apple thing. As a result, Apple, of course, has now had to make it a thing and solidified it in their thing, their TOS, that yes, indeed, you can have a third-party link directed to another thing if that is totally your thing. So yeah, Facebook totally right now can do that. However, of course, Apple has appealed that. As of right now, this recording, I'm pretty sure that appeal has not been seen or messed with yet, so it's not a yay or a nay. However my fingers are supposed to work when it comes to that thing. So as of right now, it is in effect. Facebook can go ahead and say, hey, here's a link, use this instead of the Apple thing, right? But yeah, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I actually highlighted it because this does actually directly reference that. Where the courts ruled that Apple can't stop developers from adding links to alternative payments systems inside their app alongside Apple's own. Currently, Apple is in the process of asking courts to not enforce the deadline of compliance with its decision, as the case is now under appeal by both parties. But yeah, that's apparently where we're at now. Facebook is setting up a thing that, you know, as much as I hate Facebook gaming, I'm not going to lie, Facebook gaming is... Working with Facebook is just crap unless you want to dump a ton of money into promotion and stuff. And we could do a deep dive into why some other time if somebody wants to remind me to. But I have used Facebook gaming. I've attempted to use Facebook gaming, and to be totally honest, it's not worth it. I mean, if you make Facebook your main thing, that would be the thing, but mine is not. My main things currently are YouTube's and Fruit Labs, so that's where my bulk of my content does go. So streaming on Facebook isn't exactly the best option for me. It would be YouTube or Fruit Lab if they get live streaming, but or Twitch, I guess, because it's standard for everybody else, and I still don't like Twitch, and I can't remember how to log into it. Yeah, that's a problem. Forgot my password. I kind of forgot my email too. I mean, not my email, but which email. Anyway, point is, I got to figure it out at some point. But yeah, that's where we're at right there. Facebook is doing this. So let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.